Hey guys, welcome back to Juju's Oracle. Today's video I was guided to discuss is all help isn't good help, all help isn't genuine when people help you to hurt you. And really using discernment in this next chapter, in this next phase, in this next cycle, and also reflecting on past chapters in past cycles, because I did speak about how people will try to hold you hostage emotionally, physically, spiritually, all of the above, right? And in order for you to really recognize that, or what I want to say instead of that is, a lot of the times how people are able to covertly hold others hostage, hold you in the same position, or pretty much emotionally blackmail you is through their means of quote unquote help. And I want to make it very clear that not every collaboration has to be, completely equal. Sometimes you can collaborate with people who have more to offer than you may have, but they may show up in your life as a mentor or just simply as a friend or a colleague that, wants to connect with you, wants to collaborate with you, and you both are getting exposure, you both are getting something out of it, or you simply enjoy each other's energy and respect each other's energy and respect each other's craft and what you have to offer. I'm not talking about those types of collaborations or partnerships, right? What can make these types of situations very tricky is if you are in a vulnerable position, if you are in a vulnerable state, if you are weak in certain areas, and toxic individuals or karmic people, low vibrational people can sense those weaknesses, can sense those problem areas or places where they feel like they can get in and manipulate. They will 100% take advantage of that, and they are pretty much trained to do so. And we have to stay diligent in who we accept help from, and recognizing genuine help from help that is meant to hurt you. Because through experience, what I have realized is a lot of the people that claim to want to help you, claim to want to be of assistance, and this is not everybody, but for a lot of them, for the low vibrational people, for the toxic people who they themselves are not free, they themselves do not know how to free themselves, because they're low vibrational and they haven't done the healing work, and they just have not done enough self-reflection and shadow work to realize these things about themselves. They are a lot of the times very much so willing to incorporate themselves in your lives and to entangle themselves into your life, because they enjoy having that space. They enjoy taking up space. They enjoy draining your energy. They enjoy draining your ideas. They enjoy watching you. They enjoy stalking you. And what makes it very insidious is because they will place themselves in your life and pretend like they are offering something, pretend like they have the same energy as you, or similar energy, or an energy that you deem to be trustworthy and deem to be helpful. They will always show their hand as somebody that is coming to help, somebody that you can always call on, somebody that you can trust. Hey, you can trust me. I'm going to help you. I'm here to help you. I will help you. And even, 9 times out of 10, even if you turn down the help, they're super cool about it. They're cool. They're copacetic. Hey, I'm here. If you need anything, call me. And a lot of the times that is because that is a part of their facade. That is a part of their persona. And that also plays into the smear campaign. And that also plays into all of the other toxic and low vibrational tactics that go along with these individuals, these agents of chaos, that is in their arsenal. Because as long as you continue to use your intuition, you continue to use your discernment, block this energy, say no thank you, I'm good. It's a means to an end in order to discredit you. It's a means to an end in order to call you the bad person, in order to make you look like the bad guy. Because in their eyes, I've always been agreeable. I've always tried to help. I try to a lot of the times with these toxic individuals don't understand and how you can navigate and really see who is genuine and who is not is by the way that they react to your boundaries, by the way that they react to your non-negotiables, by the way that they react to your ideas and philosophies. Like, for instance, and this is not something this is just an example. Like if one of these agents of chaos is trying to convince you that, hey, I'm here to help. You can call me. I'm here to be of service. And you kindly say, no, thank you. It's okay. I like to work alone, right? You'll be able to feel the transition in energy. You'll be able to feel where they're irritated. But what they show you is, okay, that's okay. And they'll continuously remind you, they will always remind you, hey, I'm here. You can call me, They're very pushy with your boundaries. They're very pushy with wanting to be in your energy, with wanting to help. And I know people are going to be like, well, what the heck? How are we supposed to know? How do we know who to trust and who not to trust? And it's always going to be, and you have to trust your gut. You have to trust your intuition, because there's always, 9 times out of 10, there's always other signs and synchronicities and other things that will let you know who's genuine and who's not genuine. Because people will try to help you as a means to an end, as an insurance policy for their mistakes, for their future karma, because they know that any seeds that they're planting with you, any help that they're giving to you, it's not truly real. It's a smoke screen. You have these rose-colored glasses on. I just met this person, or whatever the case is, however you got connected to these people, places, and things, environments, and they're showing you this side of them. I'm super helpful. You can trust me. 9 times out of 10, if you play into that, these are the types of people that will try to later on down the line hold you emotionally, physically, spiritually hostage, because they feel like you owe them at this point because you accepted their help. Even though they insisted, even though they begged you to accept this help, right? Damn near bullied you to accept this help, forced this help on you. And for a lot of these people and for a lot of situations, these people, it's that crazy, it's that insidious that sometimes these types of people, if they have planned it, far along, they will even go as far as to put you in certain situations, put you in certain compromising spots, put you in certain vulnerable situations, just so that they can come in and play the hero and gain your trust and gain the trust of others and gain the glory and the honor and whatever else that they want to, get validation from, right? So you have to be very, 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 very careful about who you accept help from. If somebody is helping you under the guise of creating a codependency, that is not help, right? If somebody is helping you and you feel like you're creating an attachment to that person where you need them, you can't live without them. And this goes for me as well. Like, I have to check myself and check my ego. And I'm going to do a video on your shadow side and your ego and what all of that is. But because my platform is growing and I keep getting confirmation about this, that, I have to be very careful about how I utilize this leadership position, about how I utilize my platform. And it is a lot of pressure, and I am still working with it, and God is still working with me on that. But I understand, and I want it to be very clear as well that I'm not here to be a crutch for anybody. I'm simply here to help. And I'm not here to, I understand that people, and how I want it to go is that, people watch me when they're guided to, and when it's time, when they're in alignment for this type of information, for this type of deliverance. And when you get that deliverance, when you get that information and you're comfortable enough to walk in your power, like I continue to, channel every day and channel things in regards to how to help the collective reach that position, reach that point in their lives, go on, and then there's going to be another wave of people that are going to collect this information. I don't see myself talking to the same people for the next 16 years, and hopefully my content, reaches that test of time or whatever. But I'm just saying, like, just as an example, I don't expect the same amount of people to watch me for that long, right? I have done that. I have had mentors and people that influenced me and people that helped me along my journey. And as I grew, I moved on to another platform, or I moved on to another person, another mentor. I moved on to another perspective, or whatever the case is, right? But it's not always that simple, especially when you have snakes in the grass, wolves in sheep's clothing, who are presenting themselves as people who are here to help you, people who want to help you, but they actually want to create a trauma bond with you, or they actually want to form a codependent connection with you, a codependency with you. Either they want you to be codependent on them, or vice versa. They want to attach to you so that they can become codependent on you, because for a lot of these types of people, they know they really don't have anything to offer. And that's why the entire thing is a facade, an illusion, to get you to have emotions, to get you to be invested in this situation, to be invested in this dynamic, to be invested in this environment, so that you have this illusion built in your head that, hey, this person is helpful, this person has helped me, this person at least tried to help me, the least I could do is help them in their time of need. They will set it up that way so that you feel indebted to them, so that you feel shame and guilt and all those low vibrational feelings when you actually wake up to the facade and you decide to walk away as well. And what you have to understand, if you are coming out of that, if you are coming out of a situation where you had to come out of isolation, come out of healing because you realized that people were helping you, but it was for their own hidden agendas, for their own motives, then now is the time to really take a look at that, really reflect, move forward, and really build your boundaries, really work with your discernment and your intuition. Because you definitely don't want to find yourself in a position where you're trying to create space, you're trying to create boundaries, you're trying to, create peace for yourself. And you have people who are tugging on your energy, feeling entitled to your energy, feeling entitled to anything having to do with you because they feel like they helped you and now you owe them. That is when the gaslighting comes in. That is when those different manipulation tactics come in order to bring upon shame and guilt and project all of these negative emotions onto you. And if you're not diligent, if you don't understand that from the very beginning, this is what the agenda was, you can fall into that karmic cycle. You can fall into those emotions, and you will be indebted to people who never had anything to offer you in the first place. And they know that. They knew that. And that's just another part of spiritual warfare, you guys. Help can be used as a weapon, unfortunately. So be diligent, use your discernment, and be that genuine person in other people's lives, right? But don't let people take advantage of you. Use it for good. Use it for the right people. It's okay to help. It's okay to collaborate. You should be doing that. You should be in a space where you're healed enough to where you're able to trust yourself, right? Trust yourself. I trust myself to make the right decisions. I trust myself to connect with the right people. But this is just a video on how help can be used against you, how help can be used to hold you hostage. And I'm praying for anybody that's going through that at this time. I hope that you figure it out. You find your way out. You find your way through. Don't forget to pray. Don't forget to get grounded, meditate, and really center yourself. Stand up for yourself and your energy, because you deserve peace and you deserve to be able to move forward. All right, guys, talk to you in the next video. Thanks for watching.